Ding, 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 ding. Good morning. Good morning. There was an update to my streaming software, so prepare to have stream problems. I always hope that's when it gets fixed. But nay. Usually when more start. Like a dummy, I'm too lazy. Get something else. All right, we had some numbers this morning. I don't think they were good. PCE. I took out my Bitcoin short. Why'd you do that, Tom? Because I took it off a little early, but maybe not. Well, Liz in the house. How you doing, brother? Took it off we made $1,700 so far on shorting Bitcoin. The contract expires in a few days. So somewhere it tells me, yeah, February 26th. Yeah, I'm going to have to roll it forward, and I didn't want to carry it into the weekend. And I don't know. Shit gets weird. I don't know if I can easily go to the next one. Maybe. G6, H6. Yeah. I mean, oh, that one's at 67,000. See, that's the carrying cost. And that's a quarterly future. And I know this is going to be way over your head, but this is trading at 67,400. The one I was in is at almost 70,000 and it expires next week. So you have to roll it. You have to close this and reopen it. You lose 2,000. And if I short, it's anyway. I'll reevaluate. Be curious to see how much this will close the gap between now and when it closes. I mean, I still had a week, but I don't know. I was kind of just feeling like Bitcoin might get a little rally. Maybe Chris talking in the Discord, something big's gonna happen. I don't know. What the hell are you talking about, bro? Your little tariff decision? Ain't shit gonna happen. Oh. Wait. Okay, the carrying cost is $200. I was thinking it was 69. So it's pretty close still. This is up $10 now. It was around, actually, I took it off at right about this price, but it went down to 66 and a half this morning. So disregard some of my rant earlier. There was a $2,000 miscombobulation going on in my brain, but the carrying cost is a couple hundred. You roll it, you lose a couple hundred. I was 2,000. I did think that was kind of weird. All right, NASDAQ down 50. It was down, I want to say more. E-mini S&P down 14. Trying to rally. Probably a little fake out before the shakeout. Crawl out before you fall out. Dogs barking. I don't know. I've gotten accustomed to my new windows and now shit's too loud again. I should have taken some recordings of how loud it was before the new windows. Chris in the house. What are you? I just got done ranting about you. What is your big insider thing that's going to happen? Your little stupid tariff decision that ain't going to happen? I think Jason and the push through the Clarity Act. Yeah, I saw that. No, Chris is talking about tariffs. I got money on it. He won't STFU about that stupid tariff decision. Watch. There's a reason I'm called Nostradamus. Now he's going to lie just to make me look wrong. You should be using Jupe for Bitcoin. Whatever you're using sounds ridiculous. Your face is ridiculous. I'm using my IRA. And guess what? My IRA can't trade Jupiter perps. The carrying cost over there is pretty nuts. And I'm not looking to leverage, high leverage. LT, it. This is 1/10 the size of Bitcoin, bro. If I go over to Jupiter, can I go less than one? I think you can do one up. And I don't really care to get on your little stupid Jupiter exchange, bro. I don't care to leverage trade Bitcoin or any of that shit. That's a losing pretty much scenario. No, I mean, again, I had 2/10 of a Bitcoin short on. Just a little small taste. I'm not trying to get rich overnight leveraging. Leveraging is stupid for the most part, unless you're hedging and you're an advanced. I would love to see someone that's really good at and made money leverage trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, any fucking coin. I would love to see everyone that's ever done it versus how many people made money long term. Most of the people that made money lost it later. And the higher you go up in leverage, the greater the chances are you got wrecked. Not dumb. The dumb mistake was putting on a leveraged Bitcoin trade. I mean, you're the one out there probably trying to 5x Bitcoin long. You keep thinking Bitcoin's going to go to the moon. Your own the mistake you made was leverage trading Bitcoin. You're not going to sustain win. You're not. It's rigged, bro. There's stop loss hunting to the highest degree. You're going to get wrecked. You can think you can outsmart it, but you can't. And then plus you're stuck to the charts and not sleeping and running your health, and you're not going to make money. They'll swing it high and shake you out, swing it low, shake you out because they could see the stops. Good. I'm glad you agree because I'm right. I am 1,000,000% right on that one, bro. It's hard to leverage trade in the stock market because the odds are against you. The odds. Mike'ster in the house. Sorry I didn't say that yesterday, bro. How you doing, brother? A microphone check, check. It's the tariffs, right? You're sitting around waiting for this tariff decision. You think that's going to move Bitcoin? Is that what we're going to see? There's going to be no decision today, bro. And I don't think any tariff decision's really going to move markets, no matter what it is. There's real shit happening right now. Iran's a pretty big one. See, Jason, I told you. Suck it. All right. As soon as Ricky gets here, we'll do the shithead report. That the bro from Johnny? That's the dude from Karate Kid and the chick from oh, what was that show? The guy from Taxi, Alyssa Milano. Weird show, but it was good. Where's Johnny? He's in Karate Kid, the Karate Kid show. He's crushing it, bro. Where's Johnny from? He's in the Karate Kid reboot. What's the name of that show? Tom or Tony Danza was the like housemaid or but not the more like a housemaid, I think. Did they end up getting married in the end? I don't remember. Weird ass, fine ass Alyssa Milano, but that's when she was. Come on, Jason, you know, bro. Don't make me IMDb it. Who's the boss? Thank you. Yeah, she was the boss, bro. Just like your wife's the boss for you. Calling who's you're late, JT. Jason beat you. How you doing, JT? Is the wife back yet? Getting to be about that time, ain't it? My CAC is the boss. Yeah. Bitcoin trying to pump. She's been back for a couple of days. Is that where you were gone yesterday? You were doing some catch up? Some Heinz ketchup? How's your little shitty AMD doing? ADA pumping? Not. Crypto trying to pump. Give me a break with this one, bro. Let's look at Bitcoin. I get ready to put the hammer back down. Not really. We're in the golden pocket, the golden zone. Which one was that? 667. The 618, right? Just flatlining. What's flat? Oh, AMD. Yeah. A lot of things I've said that I would imagine things are going to spin sideways of anything with a few flushes here and there. Kind of sitting on my hands, trying to do some option stuff for now, waiting to buy back on the cheap. Got 3 Rocket Lab puts. Up a little bit. Probably take it off, but 28 days to go. I'll keep it. Get some premium come in over the weekend, maybe. E-mini's flat. NASDAQ is now green. You don't think anything's going to happen when the election's over? I would be more inclined to think it's going to go down after the election. One of the fears is Trump's not going to attack Iran until tonight after the market closes. I don't know how much that's really going to do. We've seen some pretty big hits to the market in the short term. When's the last time we did some shit and the market dumped? Oh, the Ukraine war. We didn't do it. Someone else did it. Should ask like when Russia. February of 2022. Yeah, it doesn't arrive. And then I posted a theory in the Discord about like full moons and shit. And I'm freaking tired. Been 4 years. He's gonna be talking about the 607. 67. Here's the Ukraine war started. That caused a nice buying opportunity, 30% in 3 weeks. That's no joke, bro. Full recovery, well under 3 months. I think it's pretty. I wonder if I can bet on it in Robinhood. I wouldn't bet on it by the end of February, but I would bet on it happening by the end of March. It's not a guarantee because I ran how to spot a scammer. Okay. Robin, Iranmon. It's Iranmon. Can come to the table and negotiate an agreement that the United States could back down to. They just need to bend the knee a little. I can get full banking with Robinhood. Is this the one that'll bring cash to my door? Because that's what I need. $0 account fee. 2.5 million FDIC. Is that something that changed? No branch. Premium checkbooks. Cash delivery. How much does that cost? Unlock with 100K plus in Robinhood assets. Someday. They don't look like they have war. What's it good for? The Iranians have to agree to change the regime. That's the agreement? No, it has to do with nuclear too. And if they're been talking about it for a week now, feeling great. Mornings are great. If you're gonna get some dry, I'm like almost all dry powder, bro. This better not make me. You gotta pick 62% chance. When's that full moon? 16th? Is the poly market on the full moon tip? Oh, that's stupid. March 18th. That must be a weekend, too. Middle of the week. If I didn't have to log in with the wallet, probably a good thing, a deterrent. I would bet on this one. Put $1,000 on that. Too much effort. Log in with a wallet. Need my hardware wallet. Let's do another poll. It's Iranman. 1/3 of our Navy is out there. Yeah, it's going to go down. I think so too. And I'm not against it. I think we should add Mexico to the list. And non-jokingly, Canada. Being revealed. Oh, aliens 20. Yeah, that's the dumbest shit ever, dude. Trump is just pandering to idiots. Of course, there's no evidence of aliens, bro. There's no tinfoil hat cover up. Area 51. Area 51 is just top secret fucking flying devices and jets and whatever weird ass buffet ass flying devices they cooked up when that shit happened. You would have been a perfect person to like grow up and have a UFO shop in Area 51, believe in all that shit. Like a fucking nutbag. Aliens exist. I'm 100% sure and convinced there's intelligent life out there. I am not. I think it's unlikely that we've captured aliens. And if aliens have been here, they're way fucking smarter than us, bro. We're like an ant, intelligent wise. If there is a race that can get to us in the vast distances of space, they are we're an ant, bro. Intelligence wise, they might not even be able to. I mean, obviously, I don't even. We're so stupid. They probably can't even communicate with us. And you know, I can go off the rails on the Fermi paradox if you want. We're headed to a potential future where we might not even care to go to the stars. We just sit and put on our virtual reality headset, and the world's your oyster, the galaxy's your oyster, the universe is your oyster. Robots and AI gonna make us dumb as shit, dumb and lazy. We're gonna sit around like Wall-E in our little chairs and our little VR headsets, having some robot vacuum suck you off. And we're gonna be so lazy that you're not even gonna eat. It's just gonna be an IV. Where's dumbass holding up the poo poo report? If he's not here by 7, we're chewing without him. We can't have his lazy ass getting worse, holding up the stream, living deep in the oceans. You think there's aliens in the oceans? You think there's a possibility that there was intelligent life on the planet Earth and then got wiped out and then covered up by a billion years of plate tectonics? I mean, we are 4.5 billion years old. There is evidence that supports that there could have been intelligent life before, and it would have been completely erased. Trump is upset Obama disclosed. No, he's not. He just being his little dumbass self. Oh, what do you think about Obama saying aliens exist? First of all, anyone I knew immediately what the situation was because I have situational awareness. He was just saying, he was just talking, bro. He just having a little conversation. It wasn't a little Freudian slip. Aliens exist, or what did he say? Aliens exist, but I haven't seen any. There's no, you know what I mean? It was just a quick comment, and he didn't say aliens exist. We have evidence. Non-conspiracy believers are 0-5 on what? And then Trump's like, oh, Obama gave away national secrets. Trump saying that confirms it. And he's more guilty than Obama, if anything. I mean, stick that in your pipe and smoke it, bitch. Non-conspiracy. I didn't realize you were a big time TFH guy, Velez. It's Dinos playing Rust? What the fuck? He's probably checking out the item store. Not a bad idea. Let's waste some money on digital. I buy these skins and I hardly use most of them. Buffet as hell, bro. I haven't even been playing Rust lately. I was gonna try and get focused on AI and setting up OpenClaw and shit. The year of the horse. Happy Chinese New Year. That terrible item store. Kind of want to get that. I have some of this Chinese shit. I need to pick that up. $6 though, bro. Yeah, I own some of this dumb shit. Are we still streaming? I'm freaking hungry. Bitcoin down a little bit, just a little taste. 7 o'clock. Here comes the tariff decision. Breaking. They have decided there's no decision today on the Trump tariffs. That whole tariff thing is going to be a nothing burger. All right. Fuck Ricky. Wait, is that the right alpha report? It says 219. Today's 220. Does he put this out? I think that's the wrong report. Yeah, it is not. That dumbass can't even change the date in the report. I may purchase securities mentioned here or on live stream prior to the discussion of the alert. I tried to do so rapidly, but members should be aware. But members should be aware that the buy sell trading may negatively impact price execution for you. What? You're not moving the market that much, bitch. Down for almost exactly after I said wait for the 15-minute. Ugh. Tariffs and Clarity Act both nothing burgers. Yeah. Oh, Bitcoin's pumping. Dr. Payne in the house. Did the tariff decision come in? I mean, the Nasdaq's up 200. Where's Chris? Ram it down my throat. Told you. Fucking Rocket Labs, Terran. Fade the first move. Tariff struck down. There he is. Like clockwork. I did not laugh at that video you posted, Jason. You probably did. Lake Tahoe, yeah. Some people died up there, didn't they? That's pretty funny. You couldn't hear it. Osmandius has dropped from a 9.9. Probably a bunch of Game of Thrones nerds going over there downvoting it. That's the type of shit that's happening. I guarantee you some nerds are like, this isn't going to be better than my fucking Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Yes, it is. This episode is a 10. 10-5. Are we square? Look, man, I need to know if we're square. What does he say? Look, man, I need to know if we're square. And he's something like, or we're going to have to. We're going up. Tariff struck down. Apparently. Is considering a limited strike on Iran. No shit. That's just a little taste. That's what we call a little taste strike. Here's a little taste. That taste didn't knock it through your little dumb skull. This was really sad. I used to watch Grey's Anatomy. I really liked him. Fake pump. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's I said fade the first move. No one's talking about this tariff shit. These Mark Rubio memes are dumb as shit, bro. Great movie. Gavin Newsom tells Jim Cleburne that he'd have trouble complying with the SAVE Act because he doesn't know where to find his birth certificate.
You know where yours is. No clue. Or you have to passport, and 2/3.
That's the gayest fucking argument ever, bro. Like, I think having to have your true ID is a bit much. I get it. But if you don't have you can't fly. So it's the same requirements of having to fly, having to drive. Well, no, you don't need, calm down. Currently, you don't need safe ID. How is the safe ID even better? You know what I mean? Can't that is the safe ID can't be counterfeit? Anyway, him saying he doesn't know where his passport is, does that mean he doesn't have a safe ID, or is he exempt? Because he's Gavin Newsom? Is he above the law? Dumb take by me? Why is it a dumb take? It's dumb that he's saying he doesn't know where his birth certificate is. Okay, I didn't have a birth certificate. On stream, I talked about it, and Farnswoggle said it's not a big deal, and he was right. I went online, paid $20, got my birth certificate. If I can do it, if they're born in Mexico, I don't know, maybe that's harder. But rural America, or people don't know where that shit is, that's not an excuse. That is an adult thing. Being able to vote is an adult activity. It shouldn't just be fucking, you know what I mean? If you can't be an adult, you shouldn't be able to vote. How's that for a take? You're moving into your new house? Good for you. You're never moving again? Sure. That episode was analyzed heavy by the movie and show industry. And they have college courses on Breaking Bad. I think they've had college courses on The Wire too. All right. Looks like it's starting to fade a little. Yep, starting to fade. A little fake out pump. I don't see the news, by the way. Trans suicide rates have reached 50%. I don't believe that. He gets whacked. This is Sopranos. Great show. This is a scene. The guy says this is meant to be serious, but it always cracks him up. That YouTube algorithm's going to ban me because I showed a fake death on. He's a fucking clown. Spoiler alert. Yeah. If you're too dumb to get the ID, then you're too. I agree. It's not about being dumb. It's about they don't have access. They don't have access to fax machines. They gotta drive 50 miles just to use a fax machine. What the fuck do you need a fax machine for? A fax birth certificate's not a valid birth certificate. Fucking kidding me. Bleeding heart, Ricky. God damn. The UFC, the left is calling UFC to drop Sean Strickland. I am. This guy annoys me sometimes, but good for him. Good for him. Dana White saying he's a free speech guy. Guy say whatever the fuck he wants. You know what you got. Thank you, Dana White. I like you now. I mean, I never hated you, but you were. You'd be kind of annoying sometimes, bro. I'm trying to find this. Where's this tariff decision? It's not on Twitter. It doesn't exist. The owner of family-owned I Am Garage Door Service openly laughed and admitted charging customers extra to fix their garage because they support. Guess what? That's capitalism. Nothing wrong with it. Why, this serves as a warning to Trump supporters in the area that they might encounter with. Yeah, I mean, you're asking for trouble, bro. Like me putting a Kansas City Chief sticker on my car, I'm asking for trouble. I'm asking for that shit to get keyed. As politically charged as this country is right now, putting up a Trump sign or a Kamala Harris sign, you're going to take some heat, especially if you're putting up a Trump sign in fucking Seattle. It hasn't been announced. You live in Seattle, San Francisco, Minnesota, and you got a Trump sign on your lawn, you're probably going to get a couple dookies on your lawn, bro. I went to a Raiders game. I clapped like this. I clapped like a little bitch. I clapped in my head. I didn't even smile. I didn't want to get my shit pounded in. Get my teeth knocked out in the fucking bathroom. All right, let's get back to this buffet ass. There's no tariff announcement. Cheapest printer scanner. Yeah, they'll deliver that shit. Rural Route 1. Does anyone know what a rural route is? Until my address got changed, it used to be Rural Route 1. No, I didn't paint my face. Literally, Rural Route 1, bro. Not 1372 D's Nuts Lane. It was Rural Route 1 was my address. Amazon Prime will deliver to that shit. Oh, but they can't afford a phone line. Well, then they can't afford a phone line. They probably don't have the common sense of what's going on in America. BTC 55. That's just step one. All right, down for almost 15 minutes yesterday. I got to check this. This guy is just incredible. February 19th, 8. $6.30. Down for almost exactly. What are you fucking talking about? Does help the fade. PC are higher than expected, which is weird. Okay. Blah, core, blah, Q4G, blah. Almost perfectly stagflationary sub. Just throwing. He sounds like AOC right now, throwing around a bunch of big words that no one understands. This is unideal for stocks. Algorithmic sellers may be forced to sell it open. He doesn't talk about the Trump tariffs. Fed minutes suggest no rate cuts. After this, CoreWeave loses $4 billion data center. Uh-oh. That is bearish. How's CoreWeave doing? Dr. Payne. I knew Dr. Payne would come in if Bitcoin was down. Good, I want to buy more. And you're saying 40K? It may not go there and get sidelined. Many are saying, including me, dude. You were here. It won't go. Yeah, it'll go below 50. Or we ain't down that much. Rocket Lab, everything's going red, bro. Rant, rant, rant. Where is it? Where is it? Did it get deleted? Nope. 1126, 41K. I'll bet anyone $100 it goes below 50K this year. Well, take that bet, Dr. Payne. $100, bro. I'm jumping back in under 60. I'm jumping back in around October. You're considering it? You consider taking a tampon out of your vagina while you're at it. ADA, they're all. ADA's actually green right now. Supreme Court rules against Trump on the tariffs. Ah, here we go. And it was a big fat pump and dump. Nasdaq's actually up 90. E-mini's up 60. If you think it's time to buy into the stock market because of that, you're a fucking idiot. If you think this is the start of the bull run, the rerun of the bull run, sorry, bro. You realize Trump tariffs knocked the market down. I'm going to show you how misguided you are. There's Trump tariffs. February 2020. There's Trump tariffs. Destroyed the market. Guess what that was? That was a big fat shake out the dummies. Look at where we are now. Do you really think Trump tariffs getting strike down would be more bearish than bullish? If anything. Use your brain. Here's where Trump tariffs started. Caused a 25% dip. This was like Ukraine level dip. And since that got flushed down, we're up 57%. Looks like it should be more. We're up 17% on the NASDAQ in 1 year. 17. That's a big number, bro. 17% in 1 year since Trump put on tariffs. And you think them getting struck down is going to be anything? Tariffs, no tariffs. Market don't really give a shit, bro. What's it matter? It's a shell game. It's been a shell game. We've been accumulating income, and it's been a good negotiation tactic for the United States. I hate to break it to you. But they've been able to bargain that to negotiate. Aliens confirm real, why are we bringing this up again? Now, he didn't, I don't know if it was a meme or he really said it, but it was pretty funny. He's like, I hope aliens aren't real. Next thing you know, United States will be sending them money. Then Bondi, the Dowie is 50K. Let's put on a short. Let's revenge trade the futures. Nasdaq's still kind of going up. How's that Tesla doing? I need that to go down, bro. That's negative on the day. I'm not loading up right here. Are you kidding me? We're going to strike Iran. What is that going to do to the markets? Usually it's not good. Tell me when the United States invaded or attacked another country and the stock market went up immediately. It's not 100% sure that we're going to attack them. Again, shit could happen, like they back down on the same day or show. Wow. Operation Desert Storm, the U.S. and allies' massive airstrike. The next trading day, the Dow jumped about 4%. Yeah, this was in 91. 91 didn't have algorithms. U.S. missile strike on Syria. U.S. invasion of Iraq, 2003. So it can happen. I don't think it's going to happen when we attack Iran, but I could be wrong. VIX creeping up. Cost a ton of money to move those carriers. Yeah, that's money they don't care about. Just burn that shit. Boom, boom, run. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know if we're done with poo-poo report. Let's see. Where did it go? Dun, 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 dun. Both of these suggest early March for jobs will likely be most important confirmation of a jobs rebound. Okay. This suggests an ideal next 2 weeks. Ugh. We must hold 595. Microsoft sub 400 and AMD sub 200 worked recently as canaries. I think AMD is not a canary, bro. Microsoft, sure. The canary is exactly what I said. We're going to spin sideways. Stay cautious, grind more. The dip may keep coming. Retail rebound. Watch spot rebound. Set trailing stops on gold and silver. Yeah, if you want to lose, definitely do that. I think that's the dumbest take I've heard come out of his mouth. Set trailing stops on gold and silver. I would say don't trade gold and silver at these prices unless you have a long-term outlook and you don't care. You're going to get chopped up. Trailing stops are a guaranteed way to get chopped up. And the more volatile it is, the more likely it is that you're going to hit your trailing stop, and then it's going to reverse and you're going to lose gains. I hate to break it to you. First of all, trailing stops are a scam. They should be outlawed. And I'm not even joking, bro. Big companies go stop loss hunting. Big hedge funds, etc. They go stop loss hunting. They go in with weight and they trigger them. And that's what triggers some of these cascades. And you're going to get triggered. My stop loss is pretty simple. 0. I buy an asset until I decide to sell or it goes to 0. There's different risk management strategies. Don't go buy a high risk, high growth asset with 100% of your portfolio. Because if that goes to 0, you're fucked. You want to spread it, sprinkle around a few high growth, high risk, 5-10% of your account, go for it. Guess what? Your stop loss is when you decide to sell or it's 0. You fill your portfolio with quality that's most likely not going to go to 0. You can be one of those guys, and I've been that guy. You could put it all in on something like Coinbase, and it can pay off. A lot of people have gotten really rich by going all in on something like Tesla and weathering the storm for 10 years and becoming a multimillionaire. It happens. That is a way that a lot of people get really rich, but it's also a way that a lot more people lose all their money. And a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't buy Tesla and weather the storm and Kool-Aid sip that hard for 10 years. A lot of people are doing it with Cardano, and maybe I'm wrong and maybe they're right. Jump change. The U.S. Navy nuclear-powered aircraft carrier Nimitz or Ford class costs approximately $6 million to $8 million per day. Yeah, that's a dumb stat. You said it's expensive to. What dumbass comment did you make? It costs a ton of money to move those carriers. It costs pretty much the exact same amount of money to not do shit with it. The only difference is some diesel. And if it's nuclear, okay, nuclear, you just put a quarter in your ass because you played yourself. And nuclear doesn't cost anything. It costs just as much for it to sit in harbor as it does to drive that shit to Iran, man. Most of that cost is military pay and food and toilet paper. A lot of toilet paper. Them bros be jacking off on the Lido deck, bro. I don't even know what a Lido deck is. Oh my goodness. What's a Lido deck? What would I have done without AI? What is a Lido deck? Shouldn't crypto orders be private? What do you mean? You can send an email? Yeah. Popular term on cruise ships, the main outdoor deck, the libido deck. I think that's the end of the Dumb Dumb report. Yeah. There's 10 stocks to buy that go to 11. Oh, he did say top 11. Kevin's tempted but unsure. Target, nope. Cirrus, nope. Sim, nope. Adobe is getting destroyed, I bet, because of all the software shit. Me, Kevin is wrecking his prescribers, bro. That is what are you trying to catch the falling knife? You got the pointed titty? IBM, the data center infrastructure play without the bugs. Wow. How long has that one been on his list? My God. If we are so sure of an attack on Iran, shouldn't we be looking at these military stocks? Good point. It's probably already priced in. Rocket Lab? Yeah, Rocket Lab's kind of pissing me off right now. I think I have. Some of these are already up quite a bit. And you want to pile into military stocks? They priced in the Iran war in November, bro. December. Will they go up more? I don't know, but they're already in the stratosphere. Look at that shit. You want to pile into that? Yeah, you're fucking mine. Drones. I think drones are a good play. Keep on the radar. They're not doing so hot right now. And I don't know which ones are going to win. But when the market gets hot, drones and rockets and energy, it's not really part of my SEER trade, but it should. I don't have an acronym to add drones. Anything that signifies an attack? Yeah. It's already priced in, bro. I don't know if I'm tripling up. I hope not. I don't think I'm freaking out because I placed a caffeine and a taurine pill out, or theanine, and I decided not to take it. Now I don't know if I took it or not. Let's rewatch back the stream in real time together. Because I don't have anything that I would have drank it with. I mean, I had this, but it's still where I had it. Seems to me AI could look at orders and manipulate. Yeah. There was already a lot of AI algorithmic trading. It's just going to get more and more nuts. And eventually it could trigger like a big sell off. Because you're kind of letting something loose that has a mind of its own. There could be some big crash that's AI. That's almost, I feel like, a guaranteed, right? Some future market sell. I mean, we've had a market sell off recently off AI fears, but I'm saying AI causes the crash. I think that is going to be a headline one day, and it's going to be suck. It's going to have it happen now. If it's going to happen, because I'm prepared. U.S. Supreme Court issues ruling in challenge. What does this mean? President Trump announces he have backup plan for tariffs. Buckle up. There you go. Trump knows how to loophole shit, bro. I feel like he should have that. Or I don't know. Maybe he shouldn't. As we acknowledge at oral argument, the refund process is like, yeah, that's the problem right there. What was the decision? If we have to refund, that's going to tank the market. Whoa, watch the fuck out, bro. Be careful what you wish for. We have to pay all that money back? I would have assumed that they would not, they would have, if they overturned it, that we wouldn't have to rebate. Trump says it's a disgrace, like Ricky's face. Damn. Manny Pacquiao's daughter is fine. Who's that? Oh, is that? Wait. Yeah, who is she? She looks familiar. That's Catherine the Fierce. I don't know. I never watched that shit, bro. God damn. That's a rough day, bro. That just happened 2 days ago. That's a rough outing. I hope he's okay. I'm sure he is. That didn't look like too bad of a drop. Is that kind of, are they doing Dukes of Hazzard right there? I think they are. I don't, it doesn't look like that's too steep of a cliff. I mean, you can even see land right there. Dogs barking. Some people have no self-preservation. What? I mean, come on, bro. Had a little slip. Can happen to anyone. And then turns, and the next thing you know, car's about to run you over. Like, I mean, he should. Yeah, I mean, he should have known to bail. I mean, didn't have a lot of time to react though. Dog's going ham right now. That looks like that was a pretty far fall, but I'm sure they're. I want to know if he lived. Oh, whatever, dude. Fucking fuck. What the F's wrong with me? Just spent 5 minutes on the dumbest shit of the day. I've been talking and muted. Yeah. Um, market like Supreme Court. So far, I wouldn't get too carried away. We might strike Iran this weekend. And if we don't, it's going to be lingering. Will it cause the market to tank? I don't know. The market's looking for more reasons to go down than it is to go up. That's all you really need to know. There's buyer. You've heard of seller exhaustion? Whoever talks about buyer exhaustion. There's buyer exhaustion, bro, and plenty of fear. You just got to kind of look at it and it's obvious. I mean, I could obviously be wrong. We had a top in December, a double top at the end of January. What could happen? The market, oh, okay, let's freaking go again. Seriously. I'm just not seeing it. I want some deals, bro. Now Trump can say, look how the stock market is. I mean, the stock market goes down now. He could say, look how it's dumping. He can for sure pull that one. How does Daddy do it? Great question, bro. Great question. It sucks too. I mean, I miss waking up every day, stock market going up. We made a lot of money last year, bro. Hard out here for a pimp right now. And I don't see any signs of any reason to go buy this. Nasdaq's kind of pumping. I'm itching to short it. Oh, I am itching to short this bitch. It's already down 20 points. Oh, there we go. We're almost back. I might have missed it. Yeah. I'm down. I could have been up 20, 30 points. But it can reverse and I didn't maybe didn't take profits, but I missed it. I was too slow. Bitcoin's up a bit. I can put that short back on. Oh no, 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 no. Get back, get back. Oh yeah, here we go. See, I'd be down money now. Kind of pumping right now, bros. Caught it a little late. Let's see how this goes. Going against me. Ugh. I just added. Uh-oh. I'm out of control, guys. Being stupid. Play the futures live. I'm down. I'm short. 2 NASDAQs. Mini NASDAQ. Getting wrecked right now. Uh-oh. Losing that Bitcoin money I made. Oh, we're down bad, bro. It is down bad, son. No crying at the casino. Get the blood flowing. It's done the exact same way. Why do you want to see me lose more money? I don't know why I did this. God damn it. Sometimes I just wake up and choose stupidity. MK's price levels. You know, you kind of make a good point. And I am shorting it right at the 609, my price level. He's incredible, yeah. An incredible clown. He is rich. I'm down. I'm down bad, son. Do I add one more? Oh, it's on now, bro. I'm just being stupid as hell. I don't even know where my cost basis is anymore. Buy some protection. Guess who has two thumbs and just jumped in front of a freight train? Going raw dog. Yeah. I'm about to hit my trailing stop. You see what I did there? Yeah. There we go. Yep, we hit it. It didn't trigger though. I mean, I should leave this on because I feel like it's gonna go back down. That was some balls. I gotta get to work though, and I really don't want this. Mm-hmm. Leave the futures on and walk away. Oh, nice. Oh, shit. You love when Tom turns in doubt? What does that even mean? I wouldn't mind leaving it on. I just don't want to like micromanage it. You know what I mean? Like I could go turn this, like minimize the screen, and next thing you know, I'm down $2,000. I would have pulled the ripcord at like 500. I did have a mental stop loss at 300 to hit it, and I didn't. I feel like this is going to be a winning trade, but I don't know that I just want to sit here and watch it. Think about it, worry about it. Losing a couple $100. I mean, it's not. Right now, I'm down 300. Is that? I'm down $300, money I can't even touch, which is dangerous within itself. Yeah, it's right at 300 right now. At 300 again. Tempted to add one more. Do it. I'm going to take this off and then I'm going to be upset later because it's going to be a winning trade. Trying to give this a little bit more time. But it kind of just looks like this is the range it wants to be at right now. Way up here. I need it to be way down here. I mean, it's not that far, I guess. 26 points. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come to daddy. Come to papa. I know all you are over there rooting for me to lose. I know Ricky's rooting for me to lose like a little dick. Jason's rooting for me to lose. Jason's trying to get me to lose all my retirement. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Come to daddy. Come for daddy. I see what you did there. Every accusation is a confession. What am I even trading? I don't know. Sahil Mansukani in the house. How you doing, brother? The NASDAQ, mini NASDAQ future. Just bored being stupid. Never trade this shit, bro. This is degen as hell. One of them, sure. Then doubling down, tripling down. What was I thinking, bro? Go for gold? Eh. You're going to fit in just fine over here. We got a few gold bugs. All right, I'm going to take this off. I didn't want to take a $300 loss. Ooh, now it's pushing 4. I'm fucking up. I'm rooting for you. Don't want to see you swinging from the. Oh. I don't enjoy taking a $400 loss, but that's not going to cause me to swing from the rafters. Yeah, this shit's getting a little hot right now. Damn. Do I just leave it on? Look how quickly that dipped back down. No rope can hold. Yeah. I need the world's strongest rope to bear the weight of this fat ass. You could throw me overboard the aircraft carrier Nimitz and I'd stop the fucking ship. Still playing with house money. Yeah, it's chump change, but I just hate losing. Especially when just being stupid, man. Damn. How much? Let's rationalize this. We've lost 1,100 on the NASDAQ and 17. We've won 1,700 on Bitcoin. There you go, rationalized. So I still got a few hundred to play with. I'm tempted to leave it on, but I'd be really bummed out if I forget about it and check it later in the day and I'm down like $1,000. But if it would have gone up a lot, you'd be, yeah, I would be. You know how it works. Of course I would, bitch. Ooh, look at it. Man, it just lost a lot. But it does that. It goes back down to here and then it pumps again. Just kind of in a range. I mean, in a couple minutes, I might be saying, how does Daddy do it? You get a little flush to the downside. You're going to big fat dose of how does Daddy do it. Big fat plate of D's nuts and how does Daddy do it? Two scoops of how does Daddy do it? Mm. Doesn't look like you're gonna get a how does Daddy how does Daddy lose money is all you're getting today, bitch. The second I take this off, it tanks. Dog's going ham again. All right, let's not watch it. We're about, I'll go to 8:15 and we're just going to deal with the consequences. He struggles with addiction. What addiction did he have? I wish we could start curing and fixing some of this shit, dude. Congress can give Trump green light for Middle East conflict. He doesn't really need Congress. 67% chance the Supreme Court orders tariff refund. 150 plus billion. Yeah, that's not a lot of money. I thought he said we brought in trillions. Like 2 trillion in income. Those aren't real, right? But who gives a... have you ever acted this tough? Hee hee. Great show. Why is Manny Pacquiao's daughter all over my timeline? That's scripted but funny. Who's that? Oh, that's Vanderbeek. That's the chick from Home Alone. Yeah, people die. She was old. This was tragic, and this was tragic. Quick check. How much am I down? Ooh. I better get a hell yeah, Ricky, that I'm streaming late. What the fuck, bro? 8:15 should have been a hell yeah. The comments aren't really working. Oh, you sent 4 hell yeahs? Hell yeah. I don't believe you. Why do we need a wellness check on Ricky?
But we're not eating it all. Just know that.
Weird. Poor people have been voting Democrat for 50 years and they're still poor. Oh, true. Adam Kroll, that's true. I agree. You want to be rich? Vote Republican. If you vote Republican, a bucket of money is delivered to your front door and you're rich overnight. USA won the gold in hockey? I didn't even know. Is that true? I have not been paying attention to the Olympics other than them fine ass chicks that are on speed skaters. Apparently, there was like a couple lesbians on the women's hockey team. One was USA and one was Canada or something like that, and they broke up. It was something like that. I don't know if that's the exact narrative. Boom, boom. Here's the dumbest stat I've ever seen in my life. That's kind of fucked up, dude. Dogging my queen. I like the Obamas. I'm not some bleeding heart liberal, but I like the Obamas. I think Barack did a pretty good job, all things considered. He seems like a cool dude. Seems based for the most part. A little weird with some of his stuff. He's just probably spewing what the puppet master's telling him to say, though. They're all puppets.
They're all puppets. We control them all. Don't look behind the curtain.
All right, let's check in. Ooh. 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 No, I just take the 70, 50, $40, $30 loss, $20 loss. Oh. I should just take it now, bro. But I'm itching to say, how does daddy do it? Oh, come on. Come on. Get, oh. Oh. I had the chance. I had the shot. And I didn't take it. Just like that, I'm down 70. I had the shot, but it would have been a little bit quick, and I probably could have gotten. I need a decisive click. Maybe I should have put the fourth one on. Oh, oh. How does daddy do it? Huh? How does daddy do it, bro? How does daddy do it? Legend. Wait for it. Legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Oh, now I'm a little bitch because I took it off and I should have left it on, but I got to get to work, son. I had the feeling in my bones. I'd be up more now. How does daddy do it? I think the NASDAQ goes red. How do you like them apples? Maybe I do put it back on. What did I sell? 25,100? I lost 50 points, bro. 40. I could have made more. Yeah, I am a little bitch, dude, but I just want to get to work. I should have kept one on. I like the short. I'm kind of itching for it to rebound a little so I can put it back on. Yeah, whatever. I sit here like a crack pipe, dude. All that for $31. Psh, probably didn't even make money with fees. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll catch you on Monday. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Love you all.